Spencer, going off of that, Jock literally just a couple of seconds ago was talking about just your response in tonight's game and how you're a great point guard for this group and a great leader. What got you going early, and what do you just make of just the bounce back game that you did have coming up a Sunday?
Oh man, look, I'm old. You know what I mean? Like one bad game, it is what it is. You gotta get in the gym, put up a couple extra shots, just refocus and do your thing. It's unfortunate though that I can't seem to put together a game that I make both my shots and my free throws, but that's gotta be coming at some point.
Spencer, what do you think changed for you guys with the three-point shooting in the fourth quarter?
I mean, we have great shooters in general. Royce the guy that's knocked it down, what I'm saying, in his career. Doe, CJ, obviously, and Joe are kind of historically great three-point shooters. So you think at some point in time the tide will turn. And hopefully this fourth quarter was the start of that.
Spencer, this is the seventh time in the last 10 games that you've had 10 or more assists. Just like what's clicking for you from a playmaker's perspective?
Um, I mean, obviously, anytime you get an assist, because your team making shots. So, well, outside of lobs, because those are kind of easy. So don't give Nick no credit. Um, but no, I mean, I think settling into my role with this group, understanding, the what we need in terms of getting in the paint, trying to get guys going, all that stuff, right? I mean, like I said, it's a process. We're all learning each other. We're all trying to get everything down pat, and as being kind of the older guy, you want to, read the game. And if they're hitting shots, it's my job to pass the ball, And if not, then I got to be a little more aggressive because at the end of the day, the name of the game is to win. So, it's just trying to read that at all times.
And then second of all, given the playoff aspirations of this group, was there any concern when the Rockets came out and had that first punch that you guys weren't going to be able to respond later? Did you guys know that you would have that ability down the stretch to kind of?
No, I mean, I think we have confidence that we'll be able to respond to anything. I think, we were disappointed with kind of the 50-50 balls and the rebounding and stuff like that. So, it's more so about our group having that attention to detail, that focus, versus us not thinking that we could respond.
Spencer, not just tonight, but overall, since you've been playing with him, what have you seen from Cam Johnson in terms of taking the next step in his game?
Yeah, I mean, obviously elite shooter, definitely more comfortable with the ball than we knew from his Phoenix days. Obviously, he's going to continue to grow. He's in a spot where he can flourish, and while he's hitting shots, we're going to keep feeding him. Same type of thing with Mikhail. We're going to go to the high hand and promote that growth in the Twins.
If I'm not mistaken, at the end of the game, you went over and hugged Clara.
Yeah.
What is that? Why? What does that mean? What does that mean to have the owner sitting there and to have that kind of support?
Oh, it's great. You want the ownership group always to be bought into your team, and just be fully there for any resource that anybody may need. In terms of trying to win a playoff series, a championship in the future, and all that other stuff, you're going to need them on your side. Other than that, I mean, obviously, I'm very familiar with the size just from spending 5 years here.